Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a series that I am doing that is shown on the Ingenium server, which is a server that PV and I have together. It is not necessarily a Let's Play. It's basically, I don't know what you would call it, little updates, I guess. Say, okay, yep, this is what we've done, this is what we're doing, and every so often I figured I'd throw the camera on and do some things together. Well, today we're going to do both. I'm going to give you a little update of some things that we've worked on, and like the last one, there's a lot of stuff that started, nothing's really finished, but we're making progress everywhere. So let's get started. This is our storage area. And I don't believe this was in last time. This is decorated with things that you can gather with a shovel. And that's what this is. It's the shovel room. It's dirt, it's gravel, it's sand, all of those things. The stone room, I believe you've seen before. I don't remember if the nether portal was in here or not last time. I didn't check the last video. And back here we've got an area for getting equipped to go adventuring. We have armor, weapons, tools, torches, you know, whatever you need to go. Speaking of which, I need more torches while we're here. Probably that many will be good. Okay. So, let's see. This has been started, not finished. This is going to be the loot room. So basically anything that's dropped loot, whether it's wool from a sheep or gunpowder from a creeper, it doesn't matter if it's aggro or non-aggro, all loot goes in there. This is the food room. It's been started, it hasn't been finished again. Basically fruits, vegetables, but right now mostly the vanilla stuff is here, and then all the stuff you get from the little gardens is just kind of thrown in here for now. Got to get back in here and organize. This is the plant room, and basically all pink flowers or anything that makes pink dye goes in here. That magenta, oh no, that's purple. Purple's not supposed to be in here. Oh, I guess it is. Okay, and then like this is the magenta. Anyway, this is bones because it does white, anything white. And then we have a separate chest for cactus, for mushrooms, and for sugarcane because we have so much of that. Then let's see, I believe you've already seen the wood room. It was wacky-doo, and PV came and he moved this entire stack over a block so that the spacing would be symmetrical. So anyway, that's the big tour for the storage area. Let's go up top. I've expanded the crops. It was just a big wheat patch out here, but now we're growing potatoes and carrots as well. Show you why in a minute. And I don't know if you can tell from here, but let's look at the map. Here is our mushroom biome. It is all green now. This part that you see down here that's patchy, that's because the grass hasn't sprayed yet. All the mycelium is gone. This is the netherwort farm, all this red. I'll show you that. That looks pretty cool, actually. But yeah, the mycelium is all gone. That's a huge, huge, huge thing. It was a major project. PV and I worked on it together, and then there were times when, you know, I didn't have a whole lot of time before work or whatever. I'd hop on and work on it, little patch here, little patch there. But anyway, this is the netherwort farm. And it's rather large, and it probably seems excessive, but it serves two purposes. First of all, it's not going to stay here. It'll be moved eventually. But it serves two purposes. It adds color, for one thing, obviously. And the other thing is, there's so many things you can make with nether wart now. It's not just for brewing potions anymore. So, if we're going to want to do a build that requires nether wart in the block making cow, then this is going to get us there a lot faster than having just a little bitty area. Over here is a barn that keeps making me mad. So I'm mad at it right now. I'm not working on it. How can you be mad at a barn? Well, let me explain. First of all, I'm trying to do a little bit different builds, not exactly like I always do. So the first time I built this, I used red clay as the outside layer, and I used fir wood. This is fir wood right here for the interior, to build the interior of the barn, because even though it's pretty typical in Minecraft to have it like this, where the siding and the inside is the same block, I was trying to do it to where, you know, it looked like the barn was built out of this and then painted red, because you know red barns is a thing. So I was using red clay outside. Well, I got mad because I couldn't get the doors to do what I wanted them to do, and this is definitely not the door I want. As you can see, this is not finished. So anyway, I thought, all right, fine, because it made me mad. So I was like, so what am I going to do? And I'm like, redwood. This is a modded server. We have different kinds of trees, different kinds of wood. My brain is so set on vanilla that I keep forgetting that we have these options. So I ripped down the whole barn and I redid it in the redwood. And these are redwood logs. And I was like, okay, it's not exactly red, you know, like a typical red barn, but it works. And due to the mods, I can use acacia wood to make trap doors. And I thought that looked pretty good for, you know, some ventilation. So anyway, I started working on the roof, and the mods that we have allow you to make wedges, not necessarily all just straight blocks. You can do wedges, you can do columns, you can do all kinds of stuff. So I was trying to have it to where, you know, it was kind of flat across the top, then it came down, and then it came out, and then it came down. Well, obviously it doesn't look like that. So I'm gonna have to rip it out and do it again. And I knew better. I should have done the outline first to make sure it was gonna sit the way I wanted it to. But I was like, oh no, this is definitely gonna work. So instead of just doing this outline, I went all the way back, as you can see, and as you can see, I was absolutely wrong. It doesn't work. So I have to rip all that out, so I'm mad at it. I'm not working on it right now. This has been, quite a bit of this area has been leveled. It will not all stay completely flat. This is supposed to be the area like where that barn is, and then coming back, it's supposed to be for my livestock. My stables, my sheep barn, chicken coop, pigsty, all that stuff. Then this area is supposed to be my orchard. The problem with this plan is these mods have a lot of trees available in the orchard. And I don't want just one of each tree. I want at least, 3 or 5. And I'm not so sure this is going to be enough space. So I may have to do multiple orchards. We'll see. Over here, I love this so much. And this is not finished either. So, but the windmill itself is finished. PV did the windmill. And, that looks like it's this thing here is actually the flag. At first it looked like it was coming off the blade, but it's not. That's a flag on top of the windmill. But I believe he got his inspiration from a Wells Knight 15-minute build. He's expanded it. He's made it bigger. He's made some of his own adjustments to it. And I really like it. Let's see if I can get a better look over here. Yeah, see the flag? And he's going to have wheat crops, of course, but he's also going to use some of the modded crops, which are corn, barley, I think there's another grain. But anyway, he's going to have fields all over the place, crops all over the place. So he just hasn't gotten to that yet. So anyway, we're getting there. We're getting a little bit done here, a little bit done there. We spent a lot of time in a boat just exploring. And we spend a lot of time finding villages and checking out villagers and things like that. So we don't just come on here and speed build everything, obviously. We're playing to have fun. We're not trying to beat a clock. So I can't remember if this was here when I did the last video or not, but there used to be a tower over here, one of those rogue towers from one of the mods. This is not loading. Please load. Please load. But there's a tower over here, and I have ripped it down. I have also ripped down the village. Let's see. That's been filled in. That's not it. That's where the rocket thing was. If you've played on the mods, this particular mod, and again, PV's the expert on the mods. I couldn't even tell you which mod has the rogue dungeons, but there's the dungeon. But there's a thing where it shoots off rockets and stuff, and so, but he went ahead and he knew I was taking this out. I saw something over here that looked strange. I want to see what it is. Oh, maybe it was just the way the pig looked or something. And now I have an egg. Joy, oh joy. Don't want that. Thank you very much. Okay. So, over here was a village. It was called Village Fir, F-I-R. And I have ripped it down and am continuing to rip this down. Basically all this area from like where the barn is over through here. Basically all of this area right here is being ripped down to where it's level 65. This is at 65. And then after I get it all cleaned up and all smooth, we're going to do some building. Now, before you worry about it, yes, I've already set my timer, and I started it. Pretty good, huh? And I'm going to do something I probably should not be doing. I'm going to try to do some of this dungeon by myself. It's probably not a great idea, because they're kind of hard. And I rely on PV as my meat shield. So, I'm probably going to die. The good news is we have gravestone. So, I'm not going to lose my stuff even if I die. But, again, this is probably not the wisest thing to be doing right now. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. There's a spawner right there. And I did not bring any blocks for my hotbar. Oh, there's a hole. And there's another spawner. Okay. Well. Should have brought some blocks for my hot bar. Really tempted to go get some. Yeah, I think I am, because probably gonna die anyway. But I'd like to last a little while. Get this to load, load. We got a few more villagers in here. I know I showed the villagers already. But that's why we've been doing the, another thing I was going to show you actually. Another reason that I started the potatoes and carrots. Oh, this isn't loaded in. There's actually villagers there. But we're building up the emeralds because we have this toolsmith who sells this iron shovel with silk touch, which is how I got my grass. I used these when I was leveling that other area by the village, and that's how I got the grass for over here. And there's actually a villager in here, and he sells diamond chest plates. And anyway, it's just not loaded in. I really hope I'm not going to have to reload my Minecraft, but the teleporting into a heavy area is not always great. Okay. Let's see. Don't need that there, so let's just move this over. I have plenty of food. Let's grab some cobble. That'll work. No, let's grab that too. Okay. Alrighty. So, like I said, I'm probably going to die, and I'm probably going to die a lot. But, you know, hey. Not in the mood to build, because I'm not going to start another build until that mess is fixed. I'm so mad at that barn. And I know that sounds really silly, but I'm sure there's some builders out there who know what I mean. You can get mad at a build. It doesn't look right. The pallet didn't turn out the way you wanted it. The shape doesn't work right. The roof doesn't work right. Something. And sometimes you just have to walk away. So this is me walking away. Gonna go do something else. Clear my mind. And then I'll come back to it and try again. Alright. So I will be breaking spawners. There are way too many spawners in here for me to be worried about saving them and trying to turn XP farms. You know, no, we're not. I will be breaking spawners. Okay, so here we go. First thing I'm gonna do is try to disable. Oh, there's a mess under there. Try to disable everything first. Don't know what that lever does. Not sure I want to find out. Spawner's over here. What is it spawning? Skeletons. Yay. No, let's go this way. Go this way. Go this way. A bar. Yeah, I know. This is not the best. But like I said, I'm trying not to die here. Anyone else? We get anything good? Nope. Alright, let's see if I can just run in and throw another torch on here. Come get me, come get me, come get me. Ah, holes. Are you coming to get me? Here I am. Aw, my XP went down there. Okay, so first of all, let me heal up. Second of all, so I don't fall down these holes. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Run into there and then more torches. Yeah, I see you, Mr. Spider. You I'm not so worried about. Skellies are another story. Okay, don't tell me I've already dealt with the skellies. Okay, these holes are going to be a problem. Look at those spider eyes. That's creepy. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so I don't like that dark behind me either. Let's go. I hear him, I hear him, I hear him, I hear him. Really? Well, I'll take the... Alright, let's light this up. This is why I wanted so many torches. I want to be able to come back through here and clean this stuff out. Power 1, okay. Let's see, we'll take the bones and string. I'll take that. Really don't need all that. But I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and just eat the bread. Get rid of that. And let's fill this in a little bit so that I am not falling down holes. I can get myself killed just as easily without a bunch of holes to fall down. Okay. Let's get this. Well, I'm not sure how we managed that, but okay. Have a little farm going in here. That is not my timer already. It is my timer already. Well, hang on a second. Oh no, I set that timer for a reason. And then I just turn it off. We'll take that. I guess we'll take that too. We can at least finish exploring See, I don't know what these levers do, and I'm afraid to find out. Especially down here by myself. Wow. This is really bad generation. I need that coal. But I'm not going to get it right now. When we tear this place out, I'll worry about it then. Okay, so there's like a whole thing over there. Let's not say we did. Alrighty, so we have cake. Not sure why we have cake, but apparently we have cake. Apples, fish. So more of the same. These chests are not very impressive. Something tells me that there's something tricky about this cake. Alright, let's flip a lever, see what it does. Oh, it turned on redstone lamp. What does that one do? Well, what do you know? I learned something today. Let's see if this does the same thing. I guess it does. There is a spawner over there underwater, which would explain why this was so easy to do. Apparently it's a spider spawner. The spider is trying to get me. Come on. Come on, Mr. Spider, I'm ready. Come on. Come on, get down here. I'm gonna kill you and be done with it. You too, come on. Alright, I'm gonna try to swim against this current and get some torches going in here. Oh, I'm being shot at. Come on. If I can get the light level up high enough, then I'll block that water. But right now, it's probably keeping me alive. Alright, so let's go this way. Yeah, I know there's a spider over here. But I need to get... Oh, I think they made each other mad. So they're fighting each other and not me. Alright, so we know what's waiting over there. Let's see. I am going to go ahead. First of all, I'm going to heal up. Second of all, we don't need the spider spawner. So we're just going to take it out. And I'm going to get to a safe place so we can end this video. It looks like the water current is pushing them into each other, making them mad, so they're attacking each other. Alright, let's go ahead and light this up. Having a escape here. Alright, well, we got through two. Well, we haven't quite got through it. We covered a little bit of area. Let me get up here. Okay. Daylight. Oh, creeper, hello. All the mobs were supposed to be down there. That's good. That's that much less I don't have to dig. Thank you very much. I am quite alright with that. Let's go ahead and kill this spider. Did you escape from the dungeon? Alright. Well, that's that. And I don't know if you heard it, but my timer did go off. Looky here. Ha ha ha. So, we are going to come back. I'm going to go ahead and as soon as I end this video, I'm going to start it right back up. And we're going to head back down there. I feel like doing some hunting. And I'm really curious to see how far I can make it without PV to rescue me. I don't expect I'll make it too far. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. And we will see you later.